All right, hello. I started shuffling and I realized I didn't have it on Do Not Disturb. And if I do a video and then I get a call with it out without it on Do Not Disturb, it will make the audio go out. So I had to fix it. Okay, so I got a couple new decks here. They're giving me the word extra, which I don't know what that means. So let's find out. Badger Spirit fell out while I was shuffling. Well, my favorite card in this deck for the feminine, the 14 Chameleon Spirit. Act as if. They have the Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. The word's been coming up a lot lately. And then, oh, beautiful, trust the mystery, Whale Spirit. So the Whale Spirit, all I know is frequency. I love this card too. This is Reclaim Your Power, which is definitely something I have been talking a lot about. The Whale Spirit to me is like the exact same frequency as should I have gone from the top? This card right here. I get the exact same energy from this blue-gray card. It's just soul family, distant travel, in motion, gliding along, common goal. I don't know how to explain that because it doesn't really go into words so much as it's just the feeling that I get from the energies. That the whales hold a really like ancient feeling frequency to me. It's kind of like they anchor the oceans with this really powerful energy. So do dolphins, but in a totally different way. So we have nature. I think this is the first time that this beautiful card has come out. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. So 2 tree cards. Actually, that may have come out before. And then they have intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So that inner child, and then strength. What a beautiful card to come out with the whale. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. So I did do a video yesterday on my Instagram that was about how, you know, the challenges in your life really make you expand. It's not the good times in your life that make you expand. And so awareness on the bottom of the deck. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. So a lot coming through about intuition and kind of being receptive to signs from in the universe, right? This card is just so beautiful. It's got all of the gems like falling out. And it's just such an abundance vibration to me. Besides that, I love chameleons. Okay, let's see what these twin flame cards bring out for us. 2-2, spiritual awakening. Shift or be shifted. 4-4, the Grail code, received the gift. You know, I had an awakening for the masculines the other day, and I feel like that's what this is. And then 3-3, soulmate, clear core wounds. So the doctor who made this deck, she's 9-9 high priest, personal empowerment. Dr. Harmony, she is really kind of, to me, the system is very, very masculine. It's like 4 11-step system, you know, it's like 44 things you have to do. And it is kind of, the thought of it is kind of nice to believe that we could go step by step like that. Maybe you can. To me, I'm much more like kind of like a holistic, integrated energy. So I just don't feel things like that. Like when I looked, now this has been years and years of when I looked at her kind of system, it didn't really make sense to me, but that's just me. All right, so let's see what we have. Ace. This is the vice versa deck, so that's the reverse. 7 of Cups, upright. 8 of Swords, upright. 9 of Wands, upright. Ooh, I think that's King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. What is this one? 18. I want to say that's the moon. I'll have to look though. Knight of Swords. 8, 8. Interesting. 8. 8, 8, 8. I think we had 3 8s yesterday. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, all in the upright. 9 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck is the Sun reversed. Interesting reading so far. What do we need to know here? We have 2 9s, 2 7s, 3 8s, 2 3 4. Okay, so I did get some different cards. We're doing a full on different reading today. What I see happening here, look at these 2 faces. You're hearing or sensing something coming. You know, this Ace of Wands has the Tower being struck in the back of it, by the way. Oh, it's a tree, but it's similar to the Tower card in this deck. This could be something you hear like out of the blue. Believe, shine, walk your truth, self-worth, Mother Earth. Best card on the bottom. Mirrored Souls. So I've been talking a lot about the mirroring lately. I think you're going to hear something out of the blue, or that, or it's like you get a message. There's a lot of mirrored energy here still. So what is this message about? The first thing I originally get is like, oh, see? Look at that. I said that was the Tower, and then look, this is the back of the Sun. There's the Tower. Justice. 10 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Oh, I love this card. This is the Knight of Wands. Magician. He wants to change something big time. There's a big change going on here. What is it? Invisible. So look at how close this one is to the 5 of Cups that we used yesterday, where she's sitting next to the whirlpool. Invisible, individuality, grove, confidence, look, we have that horse too, kind of similar. It's sort of crazy, right? I haven't used this deck in forever. Confidence. I think you're cultivating some, look, you can't, I can't, look, you see This bird is coming to tell her something. This bird is coming. And you see what that looks like? That looks like the magician's table right there. Usually they're not so heavy on the symbology. But look at the table. Below that is King of Cups, Fool, and King of Pentacles. Wow. We're not going to keep going into the whole deck, but I feel like you hear or see or receive a message very out of the blue. And I even want to say it's like when you're distracted, or you stopped paying attention, or you stopped believing is what's coming through actually, and you're just like, maybe this just isn't gonna ever happen. Maybe this is just better off left alone, is almost what I feel. Why do I feel that? Because of this card. These both have tattoos on their face. It's like so Taylor Swift, huh? Right? Post Malone. Okay. Any of you that follow me on Instagram know that I love that stuff. But so it's very strange that the moon reversed is coming through as a decision being made, because that's not the meaning of that card, but that's the way that this one's coming through. And I feel like it's been very, very slow with that turtle there, deciding what to do, deciding, you know, that we have a red bird here and a red dog here. This red has been coming through as like kind of a symbol. He's got red clothes on. There's a red cape here. There's another red cape. And look here at the heart between them. Under that card is move forward. What is this? We see all the red roses. Red seems to be a very important symbol here. This masculine has red pants on. So we try to figure out what's going on. Let's use this deck. This deck's been sitting here for over a week with this firm foundation card on the bottom. And they have been bringing up that foundation several times as the base of the tower. This is a really important card to me. It has been for a while. So I think that the suffering and silence is over. I also want to say that this, I remember a couple of years ago when I saw that this is actually the upright. An important card, because this is the wounded warrior, and then it's like she's offering him refuge in her cave, right? She's saying, do you want to come in? Do you want my like healing energy, is what comes off of for me of that. And he has his helmet at his feet, right? So he's like unarmoring himself. Spiritual strength. Interesting. It's a very interesting card. Triumphant success. So another ace. Light. Shadow. Reversed. Partnerships and alliances. Fertility. Tower. Disruption. Reversed. Wisdom. Devil. Reversed. Temptation. Sacrifice. Hanged Man. Triumph. 7. 4 Wands. Foundation and achievements. So this is a path back to universe. So it's like kind of like the World card. Magician. Strength. Destiny. Big energies at play here. Something may look very much like it's falling apart, only to fall back together. I do not love that analogy. Overall here, what I would say is that I feel you are moving in the right direction. I will say that I feel like this is kind of a obstacle course of sorts here, where you're having to rely on your intuition and your wisdom that you've gained up to this point. You know, these two cards couldn't really be more clear with that. You know, it even has the little house down here that we see here. You're being guided by something sort of bigger than you. And it may be that, so you're going to have to kind of interpret it the way that this applies to your life, right? Something I feel you kind of have to leave behind or give up here. And what is this about, Spirit? Temptation and shadow in reverse. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's something I've learned recently. Beautiful. Look at all these pastel-y colors. Look at, we got the wheel card. Is that to take your power back. When you come to a situation that's very like challenging, where you feel like you may be at a loss or losing, part of the way that you take your power back is to like lean into the discomfort. This is really important if it resonates with you. Lean into that discomfort, because the discomfort is the illusion of where you've given your power away. And when you lean into that discomfort, you speak the truth. It's a very important part. And then it's basically like the illusion falls away. Now that may take time. You may feel, so for those of us who've already been through quite challenging times, I feel like one of the things that needs to be given up is a story around the challenging times. And like, there's no bigger one to protest this than me, right? And they're highlighting this like Holy Grail, the gift. But there is always a gift for you in these challenging times. Even if you were betrayed, even if you were horribly treated in any capacity, there's a gift for you in it. The gift is reclaiming your power and learning basically like where you were giving it away. This is such a hard reading. It's like you really can't create the full life you want, right? This is Empress energy and Triumph, right? Those things are kind of negated here. You cannot create this ideal life, whatever it is you want. I don't care, anything that you want, without standing in your full power. And in a lot of ways, we like fantasize, romanticize, right? All of these interactions, especially marriage and being taken care of. You know, they're kind of telling me that the way out is through. And again, you know, I've had that analogy of the tunnel for a very long time. there's this tunnel here, and it may be time for the masculine to go through it, but shadow and temptation. I said something in a reading the other day, and I've been trying to remember what it was, and I may have to go back and rewatch them because it was so like poignant to me as a person, and I can't remember what I said, but it was like the real shadow and temptation of it all is not remembering you're the light. It's literally covering up your own light. And this re-empowerment is so important for you. It is very important for him too, but it's so important for you to just re-empower. It's going to change the dynamic between you two in a way that's really, you know, it leads to your self-mastery here. And, you know, I think this is obviously like The Apprentice, but to me, this is kind of like the inner child also. With the dream of becoming, you know, it's like your inner child holds this dream of who you'll become in this world, and it's always leading you in that direction, right? Whatever it is, whatever good your soul desires to bring to this world, it's through your own frequency. If that's helping others, that's a wonderful thing, but it's through your own empowerment. And in a lot of ways, this empowerment has been something we really have downplayed, right? We've really learned to like cover up. And people who shine or people who succeed, have you noticed how much we project onto them? How the more successful they are, the more they must be the most horrible people on the face of the earth. Like, the worst things you can think of to call people, we call all of our successful, really well, you know, succeeding people these things. We're sure that they've done something wrong. We're sure that they've had to deal with the devil. They have this horrible shadow side that, you know, we're going to expose at any moment. Does that happen? Of course. Is it all of the people that have success? No, it's not. And what are you going to do about it anyway? Right? What are you going to do about it anyway? Really, when we're doing those things, when we're saying, oh, those people must have done something horrible to get this success and to shine like that, that's just giving us excuses not to shine. It doesn't mean we need to shine like them. It doesn't mean anything really, but we've made it mean a lot of things. And that is what we're going to have to give up. That's the ego, right? The ego wants to be like, oh yes, I can't be successful, wealthy, rich, famous, philanthropist, charitable, achieving my goals, being the person I've always wanted to be, because that means I'm bad. You know, if all of these successful people are bad, we can't be that, right? Now, it's up to a point, right? Whatever your ceiling is, whatever your limiting belief is around how much good you can do, how much shining you can do, how much success can you do, how much can you let your light out into the world, right? It really, you know, there's just a point to it. And so your masculine may have said and did things that were not true about you or to you. And they're really understanding how, you know, I didn't even really realize this like literally says reclaim your power. Your masculine is really getting their kind of I don't know, the word they're using is payback, but I don't think it's that. It's like they are understanding the mistake that they made in doing that, because they're going to have to, you know, kind of make amends or eat humble pie or whatever it is, however you want to say it. Like, they're going to have to, look, I can already see what card it is. Knows your twin flames. Moon energy. So like third moon card. Have you forgotten me? Mars, coins. Do you ever wonder if this is real? Something's telling me to talk to you. Sometimes I think you're talking to me. I know I treated you badly. I'm too proud to say sorry. They're going to get over this right here. Move Isis. I looked at twin flames. I tried to move on and it failed. Sage. Okay. Lover above, seeing signs. Atlantis. Imagine sleeping next to you. There is this pure energy. It's like what's inside this holy grail here. It's this pureness. So this Isis card says the goddess brings sacred knowledge, unlimited healing, and soul reclamation to you. It's literally like if they have been fighting demons, it's literally like they're being offered. It's like the way out of that through making amends with you. How do I know that? Look at this card says focused red warrior energy used in battle, passion, and creation. That's crazy. They're being kind of faced with, do you want to stay in the shadow or do you want to choose the light? Like, look at these 4 cards. And they're choosing the light. Like, that's all I can see. Even this panther is like coming to the light. Let's get some of these just because we didn't. And it may be that they really have to leave some of their people behind. And I think it's that they're facing like how much freaking trauma they had finally, or how much their voice has been silenced. Like I see the purple and the blue here, and which is the crown and the throat. Yin yang, angel of balance, sacral, strength, door to value. That's beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Another moon card and a world card in reverse. So there's something showing them their worth that's very important. You have 2 really powerful cards up right here of the worth. And how they're seeing something and knowing something is very profound about, I think it's the things that they were told about themselves. And it's something having to do with the sacral connection, right? She's holding this kind of coin here too in front of her sacral with, you have 3 angels here. And I keep telling you that the angels are very, very near. The angels are very near. And the flowers too. The flowers and the angels have been very close to us. I think elementals too, but it's like I don't know, they're getting super poetic here. See all the rose petals here and all the flowers here? That red rose, the red rose is really doing some kind of powerful auric transmutation. I've never said anything like that. Like I have said it in the last couple of readings, but it's like that red rose just keeps, like if you see red roses or there's a symbol of a red rose or something, that's definitely a sign for you. I know I'm a Rosicrucian and that's a symbol for us. And then Mary Magdalene, that's her symbol too. But I feel like there's something here about them understanding their like inherent value or their inherent worth. And I feel like they've been struggling to prove how worthy they are for a long time. Like, you know, when you, that's the whole runner chaser thing, right? Like you struggle to, you chase people because you want them to see your worth. And I feel like they are waking up and they're understanding that their worth. And it's because you did this work. And something is there. Something is just eliminating this self-worth to them. And it's not because it's money, and it's not because it's looks or prestige or job. It's something very inherently beautiful about being with nature. And I am not entirely sure why it's the nature that's coming through so powerfully, but it's like, it's just this inescapable type of feeling where it kind of just permeates everything. Okay, so let's get some, what cards do we want? This is just another tarot deck though. So what are they going to do here? What are they going to do, Spirit, with this illumination and knowledge? I did see like a quill earlier, and I've seen that before. Ace of Swords reversed again. 7 of Wands. 4 of Swords. It says healing work, shadow work. 8 of Wands. The Fool. Strength again, and the 8 of Swords. So double 8s again, and then 3 of Wands. Knight of Cups. 9 of Swords. I mean, in this, I could see them asking you for help with their healing, asking you to help them heal. You know, we have yet another moon card. And it may be that you hear that they are going through a healing program, going through, it could even be physical treatment, it could be rehab, it could be psychological. I could see them, I could see this being something like they were acting out and ended up getting hurt somehow like that. But I could see it hitting rock bottom and asking, doing some kind of 12-step and apologizing there, or some kind of apology. Now, I would like to think they're really struggling with themselves here. There's a huge struggle about what to do and to get over this pride. Now, this lion in this card has these butterflies in its mane, and its mouth closed, right? We have cards of silence here, but we also have cards of communication. So, like I said, this may be a letter, this may be a written, or this may be from someone else, because I could see all of those things here. To me, this looks like it comes at nighttime. There's huge moon nighttime cards here. Maybe even like the middle of the night. It's such a crazy card because it has this huge moon, and then right at the bottom it's got this like tunnel. And there's a real big struggle of overcoming pride, overcoming pain, overcoming wounding, overcoming own limiting beliefs, right? We have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Swords reversed. And none of these are wanting to talk. But then inside, in the inner world, there's a huge desire to communicate because he knows it's the path to somewhere better. And even on this Fool card, so there's tons of butterflies around her and she's following the wolf, right? She doesn't even really look like, she can't even really, she's not looking where she's going. She's just going. Like almost like she's sneaking away. And there is some kind of beauty here in the, it's like a poetic justice of sorts that we have 7788, that I feel like your two kind of healing journeys converge. You know, we've got these two windows here, and it's like I feel sometimes there's like brief moments where you get to kind of see into each other's soul and you open up to a certain degree. And, you know, I did say like 12-step and stuff. It may even be when there's alcohol or something involved like that. But I do see there's a heavy desire to speak truth here and to overcome things that have stood in the way for possibly a very long time. So let's get some of these cards. So Vesta, Four of Wands, home. Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. Said a ton of intuition cards. And look, Mary Magdalene, I think she's holding salt here or something like that. Possibly, probably someone more religious knows what that is. But love yourself and others, every situation, no matter what outward appearance may be. And then here, she looks like she's holding a golden heart to me, but that's my Divine Feminine card. Don't back down. So they are really saying, like, I'm going to get a timing card. They are saying, like, the key to all of this is being able to speak your truth and lean into the discomfort of it all. Whew. Gives me a very uneasy feeling. But, you know, they're saying grounding will help you with that. Meditate and contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. You and your loved ones are safe, New Moon in Cancer. Hold your vision, fixed moon. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So that comes during June. Emotions are running high, or July, super moon. And step out of your comfort zone, North Node again. So we have, you know, 2 water signs and an earth sign here. But this earth sign has a fish tail, so never forget that. Capricorn is the only sign I very rarely sneeze during my readings. And I can go to the highest high and the lowest low. All right. You have curiosity. He has finished what you started. And then we have wish upon a star and teamwork. Start a project related to something you're curious about. And you've started something important and now it's time to complete it. Very interesting. Make a wish and expect the very best. Brothers and sisters. Ugh. To get along with others, see the love and the best within them. Oh, it's like a forgiveness card. Okay. Show advice here. Is it possible to see the very best in someone that's betrayed you? I think is the question coming up. You have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace, hope, love, and acceptance. Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Oh my God, and Isis. So the 2 most powerful cards in the deck between you. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Wow. There are miracles afoot here. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And then he has, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. It's crazy. Choose loving thoughts. So that's overcoming fear, right? That's what we're talking about with the devil. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Beautiful. So don't overgive. Right? Allow yourself to receive. And be truthful in what you say. Solicite peace. Kyanite, letting go. Diopside, Mother Earth. Rose quartz, inner child. Cuprite, rites of passage. So it does feel strongly like there is like a moving, you know, there's a lot of movement. Let's see what the dragons say. Magenta dragon. Look, see the quail and the book. I saw that from the beginning. Crystal Lotus Dragon. Interesting. So the next card was like the spiritual technology card. It may come through like a DM or something. Rose Pink Dragon. And that rose. See the rose? Enables you to bring forward your soul's wisdom. Awaken your soul's memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. I think that's what the masculine is doing. And I think you've helped him do that. Not that you're responsible for him, but it's just the mirror. Opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. And then we have prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to a warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. And then we're going to get a few messages. I actually want a few of these too. I feel like we didn't get many messages. I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. I can't face you right now. So grateful for you. And they're saying gratitude practice may really help you. My fears keep stopping me, but I miss you. You're so different than what I'm used to, but I like it. What if you don't accept me for who I really am? I don't want to lose you. I'm thinking about making you an offer, and I want to follow my heart. So in order to follow his heart, he has to get out of his mind. And I think those are the 2 things that he was battling with. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Time. Embrace. Forgiveness, romance, and manifesting miracles. So I hope this has helped you. If you are wanting a reading from me, now is the time. I only have one in there, and I will be shutting it down in the middle of May. So I always say that I can't, but do it now. And it usually takes me a couple days to a week, sometimes longer, but right now there's not many. So I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.